A very warm day outside by Minnesota standards, but then again, it is still summer. Either way, the AC is working just fine at U.S. Bank Stadium in the Twin Cities. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here. As it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Minnesota Vikings. The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Mitchell now to kick off the drive. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. 2nd down. Hey, look at this defense for the Vikings. It's quite a unit, that's for sure. Number 1 in the NFL. Against the pass.
Normally you want teams to gel late in the season, but this unit, they've been terrific right from the word go. Came in as the #1 rated unit against the pass in the NFL after just 1 week.
The loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Once again, it's Mitchell. And he'll push forward to the 37, gain of 2. This defense for the Vikings, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
On 3rd down, here's Mitchell. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. They're indeed going. It's Mayfield. He's going to float this one deep right side. And he will bring this across midfield at the 49-yard line.
Well, they certainly took a shot to open this game. I know it backfired with the interception, but no lack of bravado from that sideline at all. And look, they told us before the ball game, they wanted to be a little more dangerous on offense. They wanted to take a few more chances. That opening pass certainly set a tone. Maybe a turnover, but I don't think it'll stop them from trying again the rest of this game.
18 Cardinal. 60 bucks, 70 range, Panther 11, 7 Pirate, Cup 19.
Now McCarthy. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 18. Dragon 60. Mustang 19. Trap 60. Trap 60.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I spotted man coverage on the outside. I expect we'll see a lot of that from this defense as this game moves on. And that was a good job there as that one was knocked away.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10.
And the Vikings first down.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. The Vikings at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1. And they were able to get that road victory in the opener. Now they look to get to 2-0 in front of the home crowd.
And look, any road win in the NFL, that's huge. But when you do it Week 1, that gets you pointed in the right direction and sends notice to the rest of the league that you mean business.
Warriors 19 Lions, 60 Bison, 60 by 18 Rebel, 18 Rebel.
To the air with McCarthy. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first.
60 Eagles, Panther 11, Panther 11. 7 Pirates, go!
Working out of the gun is McCarthy. Eluding the pressure right. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Yaya Diaby, he's the one who got in there. He gets the sack. Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11.
18 Pioneer. 79 Bronco. Buffalo 18. Mustang 19.
Going for it. Here's McCarthy. That is caught. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
That's good for a Vikings first down. 1st and 10.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Flushed out right. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well, what we call those broken plays you can't account for.
And he'll get in. He's over for a touchdown. J.J. McCarthy, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Vikings use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Going after here, coming up.
For the extra point.
He's got it, and the Vikings take a 7-0 lead. By the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further.
They're on 17-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is, and his first throw of the game. But I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I noticed his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, "Let's go, big boy. You're still our leader."
And he'll be corralled right around the 34.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Buccaneer first down.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. The pass is caught by Cade Otton. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Mayfield. And his throw is incomplete. He was looking for Chris Godwin that time. And now it's second down. And look at this defense for the Vikings. It's quite a unit. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
Mayfield on play action. That's caught. Bucca. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 33. A good pickup there at 22.
First down.
From Viking territory now. They'll come up 1st and 10 down at the 33. Up the middle, here's Mitchell. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
And the Buccaneer first down.
The toss left side for Mitchell. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
I like the call. Inside the red zone, running the toss. Why? They want to get to the edges. They want to see if guys who don't normally make a lot of tackles are willing to actually do that. That usually means the guys at the cornerback position.
Mayfield down. They'll run the screen with Mitchell. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Give him 6 on the string, but now it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. That's another one complete to Mitchell. Yeah, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1. Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football. As they've got it with 4th down and 1. Throwing, Mayfield. He's got his target. That's complete. And the Buccaneers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Mitchell. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? The ball down at the 1 as they come up after the penalty on another 2nd and goal. Edwards. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
And now 3rd and goal coming up, the loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder, and they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
Can this Vikings D hold up one more time? 3rd and goal.
Point it right, point it right, point it right.
Here's Mayfield. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Rashad White, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from drawing level. The extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
1st and 10 at the
Here's McCarthy. And he's into the hands of Hockenson downfield. Touchdown, Vikings! T.J. Hockenson, 48 yards. And the Vikings have taken the lead. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a 2nd one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him.
Vikings will line up.
McCarthy going to look to throw for it. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion. This one's caught. And it stretches their lead up to 8. The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just talking about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Mayfield looks to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Trey Palmer, 45 yards. And the Buccaneers have cut the lead back down to 2. They went empty backfield, all their weapons out wide, so there really was no secret here to what they were going to do.
No secret, but they still had to execute it, and they still had to protect the guy throwing the ball, because oftentimes when you empty the backfield, people bring pressure at you. They managed to hold in there and successfully complete the touchdown pass.
Point after, right down the middle. And this is now a 1-point game.
14.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in the touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute. But did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it. And afterwards, they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
19, Mustang 19.
There's the stiff arm. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 22 yards there, a first down.
And the Vikings, first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Trap 60, trap 60. Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Check go.
Throwing is McCarthy. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go up the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
2nd and 10.
Hey, watch it right here. Go, go, go. Cowboy 18. Come on. Set. Cowboy 80.
McCarthy operating from the gun. Flush to his right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chops this one away from home. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in. They just got to throw this one away.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Let's go now. 72.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here. To the air again, McCarthy. Able to find the open man. That's complete. He'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Looking to throw McCarthy. That's complete out left to Ayuk. And the Vikings are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
That's another.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
65.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, 1st down timeout. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because second down, that gives me an option of running play action, maybe throwing it.
Two of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Jones will take this into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. And they would not be denied on the ground, powering it in just one play after they got stopped short.
And how about how many tight ends were on the field? Because in today's NFL, we think of the tight end more as a pass catcher. For this group, they tell them you've got to be able to run block to stay on this team. And they committed to it and got it done right there.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 8. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked out officially at the 21.
21-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. To throw, Mayfield. That is caught. It's Williams. So over 36 now. 1st and 10.
A gain of 15. First down, Buccaneers.
From the gun, Mayfield. Looking middle, and he's got Ibuka. And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
A gain of 14.
Mayfield now from the 50. Open man, it's Palmer. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Give him 30 yards there. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Mayfield to throw it. Forced out to his left. And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. They'll empty the backfield. A 5-receiver set on 2nd and 3. Now Mayfield. And he's got his big wide receiver complete. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
That's a nice job of working his way open down in the red zone. Looked that one in and then made a beeline for the pylon. He didn't quite get there, and you want to give him a little extra for the effort. But instead, he sets his guys up in excellent shape for a 1st and goal.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Vikings will take over possession here up at the 44.
Well, I would guess that combined, if you spoke to both defenses. Neither side has a lot to celebrate today. They haven't had a lot of stops, but that one right there, that's a big one because they stole points away with that play. And just as importantly, picked up a key stop on an offense that's been really impressive here in the early going.
That's caught at the 25. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Give him 32 on the play.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
That's another Vikings first down.
Now Jones. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Aaron Jones with career touchdown number 91. He joins a group that includes Tony Dorsett and Isaac Bruce, among others. And the Vikings go up by 2 touchdowns.
Sometimes offensive can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would...
I check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blinds. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't state much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts. I used to keep. I don't state much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, my hallucination. I used to see. Wake up and I found out, did it change up? Wake up, did it change up? Is it light out? Yeah, did it find out? Better walk around the edge of the room in the bed with a arm on face. Face around, better try to breathe. Face around, face around. I check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blinds. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't say much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts. I used to keep. I don't say much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know